For the last few weeks, crowds have been packing the Parker Playhouse in Fort Lauderdale. One of the stars attracting those theater goers is Cleavon Little. The star of Stage and Screen is joining us now live from the theater. Thank you for getting up early today to talk to us.
Well, I had to get up and have a matinee today, and I'd like to say to all those matinee people who are coming today, we will be here performing in the rain, and we'll give you a stellar performance. That's all I can say on that.
I understand the critics down here have just raved about the show. They went so far as to say, don't miss it. No matter where you have to go, don't miss it. What is it about I'm Not Rappaport that the audiences and the critics love so much?
Well, I think it's good writing. Herb Gardner has written really quite a wonderful play that deals with old age or seasoning, but it's also about relationships, and it's also about a heroic experience of these two old men. And one of the fascinating things, I'm sure, is the fact that you have two younger actors who are able, I think, successfully to pull off being 81-year-old men. We're not the only ones in the play. There are some other very fine actors, supporting actors in the show. And it's comedy, but it also deals with some real issues. And it's provocative to make us all think about seasoning, and not only for older people, but for younger people, too, because as Judge character says, he says, you're going to get there, too. You're going to reach this age, too. And I think that's part of the appeal of it. Also, the fact, I think, that I cannot stand Judd Hirsch, and he cannot stand me. I think this adds a great deal of why people like to see the show. They want to see the conflict of these two crazy actors.
Is that really true? I saw you all on a national talk show about a week ago out of Miami. I didn't get that impression.
You didn't get that feeling?
No. Is it really true?
Well, I've known him for about 18 years.
Right.
Now, you can't hardly dislike a person over 18 years, can you? Well, that's wrong, because some people have been married for 25 years or more and don't like each other.
Well, let me ask you this, then. Tell me a little bit about Midge, the part you play in I'm Not Rappaport. Who is Midge?
Well, Midge Carter is this old super who's been a super or superintendent in the building for some 42 years, and it's the way he's made his living. He, however, is a little bit different from Nat, or Judge character, in that he has been very quiet. He's been Ralph Ellison's invisible man. He figured if he didn't make any noise, he would be able to keep his job. And in fact, he keeps it 15 years after retirement. And Nat's character is a socialist, a revolutionary guy who wants to change things. He wants to shake things up. So these two personalities come into great conflict, and that's basically what keeps the play sort of moving and keeps a sort of threat of what's going to happen to these two characters. And different things do happen in the course of the play that causes us, the audience, to, in fact, identify with them, be male or female, young or old.
A lot of people identify you very, very strongly with your role in the movie Blazing Saddles. You made a lot of people laugh very, very hard, and I'm sure that when they see you, they recognize you from the film. But you also have had a very, very long career, an award-winning career on the stage. Yeah. Which do you like to have highlighted the most, the movies or the stage?
Well, I moved back from California about 3 years ago to New York because I did not feel healthy. I did not feel creatively healthy. I didn't feel financially healthy. I didn't feel personally healthy. And I needed to be with the theater. The theater I love, and that's my first priority. It'll always be my priority, not to exclude television or film, but I would like to be able to make good choices. And I think in the last few years of my career, in terms of films, with the exception of a couple of things, I've not made good choices because I've had to survive, I had to live. Theater, you're responsible for your choice. Films, you never can tell what may happen because when they get through cutting it and editing it, it becomes a different thing.
Well, thanks for making News Center 7 a priority this afternoon. Thank you, Cleavon Little. And he's joining us live from Fort Lauderdale, and of course he will be at the Theater of Performing Arts March 17th through 29th with I'm Not Rappaport. And up next,